Hello! Good afternoon, students! Magandang hapon, mga bata! I am teacher Shella Dandan of Attorney Orlando S. Romando National High School. I am here to help you with your general mathematics subject. Welcome to your first lesson in general mathematics. Today, we will recall the concepts of relations and functions and represent functions through real-life situations. Are you ready, students? Before we proceed in representing real-life scenario using functions, let us recall some points you have learned in junior high school. What have you remembered about relations and functions? That's good! A relation is any set of ordered pairs. The set of all first elements of the ordered pairs is called the domain of the relation. And the set of all second elements is called the range. How about functions? Yes, a function is a relation or rule of correspondence between two elements, the domain and the range, such that each element in the domain corresponds to exactly one element in the range. Again, each element in the domain corresponds to exactly one element in the range. To further understand functions, let's look at the following. A is a set of ordered pairs 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, and 4, 5. Identify if this set of ordered pairs is a function or a mere relation. You're right! This is a function because each element in the domain corresponds to a unique element in the range. That means you cannot find an element of x that is paired to the same value of y. How about this? C is a set of ordered pairs 1, 0, 0, 1, negative 1, 0, and 0, negative 1. Good! This is a mere relation because it contains ordered pairs with the same domain. C equals 0, 1 and 0, negative 1. In other words, the domain 0 does not correspond to a unique value of the range since it is paired to both 1 and negative 1. Let us try this one. Can you find an element of the domain that is paired to more than one element in the range? Very good! X is paired to A and B. Therefore, this is a mere relation. How about this? Is this a function or a mere relation? That's right! It is a function, since all the values of x corresponds to exactly one value of y. Always remember, all functions are relations, but not all relations are functions. Tandaan, hindi lahat ng relation nagpa-function. Just kidding! Now, let us use functions in representing real-life situations. June and May are in a long-time relationship. until June realized that he wants to marry May. Is this an example of a function? Yes, it is. The relationship of June and May is a function. Monogamous marriage for Christians is an example of a function. When there is faith and loyalty. Let's say June is a domain and May is the range. When there is faithfulness in their marriage, there will be one-to-one relationship. One domain to one range. Let us have another scenario. As part of their requirements in statistics class, Andre made a survey on the religion of his classmates. And here's what he found out.
Good morning, classmates! As our requirement in statistics, may I know your religion? This data will be part of my input in the survey that I am doing.
I am a Catholic.
Andre, I am also Catholic.
I am a member of Iglesia ni Cristo.
I am a born-again Christian.
My family is a Muslim.
We are a sacred Catholic family.
Thank you, classmates, for your responses.
Is the situation an example of a function? Religion is also an example of a function because a person can never have two religions. Inside the classroom, 3 classmates said that they are Catholic. This shows a many-to-one relationship. Classmates being the domain and religion being the range indicate that different values of domain can have one value of range. One-to-one relationship was also illustrated by the classmates who said that they are born again, Muslim, and Iglesia ni Cristo. One student to one religion. Can you cite another real-life situations that show functions? Function can also be illustrated as a machine, where there is the input and the output. When you put an object into a machine, you expect a product as output. After the process being done by the machine, it can also be represented by an equation. Since output y is dependent on input x, we can say that y is a function of x. It can be written as f of x equals y, or function of x is equal to y. For example, if a function machine always adds 3 to whatever you put in it, therefore, we can derive an equation of x plus 3 equals y, or f of x equals x plus 3. Now, let us practice. Represent the situation into a function. A person is earning 750 pesos per day to do a certain job. Express the total salary as a function of the number n of days that the person works. What is the situation all about? Yes, it is about the number of days a person works and its salary. What operation do we need to use to obtain the total salary? Very good! It is multiplication. Therefore, it can be represented as S of n equals 750n. Or, the salary is a function of the number of days that the person works. So, since a person earns 750 pesos per day, therefore, you will just multiply 750 to the number of days that the person works to get the value of the salary. Let us have another example. Squares of side x are cut from each corner of a 10 inches by 8 inches rectangle so that its sides can be folded to make a box with no top. Define a function in terms of x that can represent the volume of the box. What do you think now is our function? Let us do it step by step. First, let us have a rectangle with a length of 10 inches and a width of 8 inches. We now cut a square with a side of x in each corner. Thus, our length becomes 10 minus 2x and our width is 8 minus 2x. To solve for the volume of the box, we recall that the volume of a box is computed as volume equals length times width times height. So, we have V of x equals quantity 10 minus 2x times quantity 8 minus 2x times quantity x. Let us first multiply the two binomials using FOIL method. Quantity 10 minus 2x times quantity 8 minus 2x. Let's multiply the first terms. 10 times 8 plus the outer terms. 10 times negative 2x plus the inner terms. Negative 2x times 8 plus the last terms. Negative 2x times negative 2x. So we now have 10 times 8 plus 10 times negative 2x plus negative 2x times 8 plus negative 2x times negative 2x. Then we multiply. 10 times 8 is 80 plus 10 times negative 2x is negative 20x plus negative 2x times 8 equals negative 16x plus negative 2x times negative 2x is 4x squared. That is equal to 80 plus negative 20x plus negative 16x plus 4x squared. Or 80 minus 20x minus 16x plus 4x squared. Let's add similar terms. Negative 20x and negative 16x. So we have 80 minus 36x plus 4x squared. Now, since we are done with the two binomials, let us multiply the result quantity 10 minus 2x times quantity 8 minus 2x times x. V of x equals the product of the two binomial 80 minus 36x plus 4x squared times quantity x. Using the distributive property, we now have V of x equals 80x minus 36x squared plus 4x cubed. Therefore, the volume of the box can be represented by V of x equals 80x minus 36x squared plus 4x cubed. Now, please open your Module 1 on page 12 and let us answer Independent Assessment 1. Students, are you now ready? Number 1. A computer shop charges 15 pesos in every hour of computer rental. Represent your computer rental fee R using the function R of t, where t is the number of hours you spent on the computer. Number 2. Squares of side A are cut from each corner of an 8 inches by 6 inches rectangle so that its sides can be folded to make a box with no top. Represent a function in terms of A that can define the volume of the box. Let us now check your answers. Number 1. Since the computer shop charges 15 pesos in every hour of computer rental, to represent the computer rental fee, we must, yes, multiply the number of hours C to 15 pesos. So the answer is R of t equals 15t. Did you get it right? Very good! Let's proceed to number 2. If we cut squares of a side A in every corner of the rectangle, what will now be the length? Very good! It is 8 minus 2a. How about the width? Yes, it is 6 minus 2a. So how will we represent the volume of the box? It is V of A equals quantity 8 minus 2a times quantity 6 minus 2a times quantity 8. Then what will be the result when we multiply the first two binomials? Very good. It is 48 minus 28a plus 4a squared. So what is now our final answer? How will we represent the volume of the box? Very good. It is V of A equals 48a minus 28a squared plus 4a cubed. Well done, students! Now you are ready to proceed to piecewise functions. Muli, ako si Teacher Shella Dandan at isa na namang mas gandang hapon ang ating natapos dahil ang math ay gagawin nating mas dali. Kaya, lagi lang kayong tumutok dahil dito sa TV Eskwela, sa pag-aaral, sama-sama. Bye-bye!